Hey everyone, it's Miss Flourishing Everyday, or Crochet if you want to call me that, because that's my name. Today we are filming a foundation routine, a full coverage foundation routine, honey. And that's a lawnmower in the background. Yeah, I know, I do apologize. But today we're filming a full coverage foundation routine. I'm so excited to share some tips with you guys. I hope you find it useful. And you know, before we get into this video, we got some business to deal with. If you've been loving my videos, liking my videos, sharing my videos, and you ain't subscribed yet, that's like, I don't really understand. I thought we was cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to see more and you're interested in hearing more, please comment down below any more video suggestions that you may have. And your wish is my command. But please enjoy the video. Can't wait to get into it with you guys. I had so much fun doing this. But please enjoy and come again soon. Or subscribe now. And make sure you hit the bell down below so every time I upload you get a notification, because why wouldn't you want that again? It's me. I missed you. We on quarantine. We ain't seeing each other. So that only makes sense to me. But enjoy!
I came to know ya. Don't give a damn about the things I told ya, 'cause they don't have a clue, but they don't need you.
Wait, so y'all can see that little bit of natural glow. I actually just finished putting the moisturizer on, so check it out. Let's get close and personal. And my eyebrows look really crazy right now, but we're excited. Okay, so after that, we gonna go in with a primer. So you notice I haven't like done anything to my brows as yet, because I want to make sure all my skin is primed and all my skin is moisturized. I really don't have any other primer, but I want to say that if you have textured skin, make sure you go in with a primer that basically is pore filling and smoothing. For that, I mean, something drugstore that's really good that I've been using is the Baby Skin by Maybelline. But I also had, this is the Wet n Wild one, but I think I had a Ruby Kisses photo finish or something like that. But that's what I was using. But now I just have this Wet n Wild Photo Focus dewy one. It's really dirty, but this is what I've been using. And when you put it on, you look literally like a ball. Yeah, I lost my head scarf. When you put this on, you look literally like a strobe light or a freaking disco ball. Like, they are not playing when they say you gonna be dewy, sis. So you gonna do it then. So it looks, it looks like this. And so I just distribute that on the face, and I use my hand. So after I prime my skin, I'm going to go in with a setting powder, because I do have combination skin, and if you're living in a tropical climate, 2 to 1, there is a lot of humidity in the air, so you get like that almost kind of sticky, oily, greasy type of skin. So to combat that, you're still gonna sweat, because sweating is a normal thing. But to combat the sticky and greasiness, you want to make sure before you put on any foundation, you set your face. So whatever's under your foundation is going to get absorbed by that baking flour. Baking flour. But I got this trick from Jackie Aina. I'm a proud subscriber. Been there from the peachy pie days, and makeup game on point days. So yeah. But we ain't using Laura Mercy A60. That's it off. We using that Airspun Powder, which you can find. I got this at Walmart. I'm not sure if you can find this in the Bahamas, but is a good powder. The only drawback that I say with it, especially for people of darker skin tone, because you know we can have that flashback, but the only drawback is it is highly fragrant. It smells like them powders which our Grammy used to be putting on, you know what I mean? Like, it's little scented, and I don't like that. I don't really like scented stuff on my skin. But just beware when you're putting it on, and it could get a little bit messy. So what I do is take a beauty blender. Well, this is the Real Techniques beauty blender, and I just take I didn't empty any into the cover, but there is some into the cover, so I just go in there and kind of like get some product. And with this technique, you want to focus on areas of your skin that are usually oily or greasy, but sis, just go in because it doesn't matter. But if you're a little too cakey, especially if you have dry skin, be careful with this. Be careful with this technique. Oh, that wasn't enough. I'm going in. And some that. So I catch my nose for sure. Because if you know me, my nose is always glowing. And not because it's glowing. Because I'm greasy. And get your eyelids. I have really oily eyelids. Especially if you want to do an eyeshadow look, make sure you get your lids. And the corner of the nose where makeup usually creases. If you smile a lot, your smile lines. So get the corners of your mouth. And one important part I left out, because they don't really have a forehead, but you want to get your forehead. You can see mine has a bit of texture. This will also help with you having that smooth look, and it basically gives support to your primer. So you can see as I put it on, the skin looks a bit more on the smooth side. So you don't have to dust this off or anything. I mean, you could if you want to, but you don't really need to. And I got my chin. I didn't mention that, but I got my chin. So be careful, this could be messy. This could be really messy. And this is wearing black. Suppose I was gonna I had one little date. He was gonna be like, "What you really into?" said, and then it's messy. It's just messy. Okay, so the next part is that I don't really do obviously all the time, but to take that extra measure to make sure your skin is looking how you want it to look, I would say color correct. Okay, here's the trick to color correcting. There are some tips and tricks that I don't really know yet, but this is what I do know when it comes to makeup. The green cancels out any redness. So had I had any significant breakouts, it happens to the best of us. I'd have used the green and just kind of blend it in over that particular blemish. Dark skin girls, pregnant girls who have melasma sometimes, or is it cloasma or melasma? I think it's cloasma. I put the real word down at the bottom, but that's usually when you get dark marks. You can use this to basically handle your pigmentation, and it will, like in unwanted areas, of course. So that's in the corners of the nose sometimes when you have scarring, or if you just had a peel, or in the corners of the mouth, or any like dark acne spots. So right now I'm just gonna go in with, and this is the orange corrector from LA Girl. So it's the LA Pro Concealer. And so I'm gonna go around my mouth because that's where my problem area is. Like, y'all ever notice you just get these dark corners of your mouth, and sometimes it gets dry, and that is not cute. And it comes up even after you put on your oh gosh, it comes up even after you put on your foundation. And I mean, I've never done this, but I'm gonna do it now. We're gonna see how it goes. because I have shifting clouds and some discoloration on my skin, you can see that under here is basically kind of discolored as well. So I hate that. So we can color correct that too and see what happens. And like I said, use the corners of the nose as well. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend that in. But y'all will find this like kind of peaceful and kind of satisfying. I like watching people do that makeup. So I said like maybe I could give this to y'all and y'all could forgive me for being absent for like 3 weeks. Another thing that could be causing around the mouth area to be dark is hair. So you can get your lips waxed. And then also you can use this on your dark circles. I have dark circles, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. I just do it for y'all. I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna do it. But as you can see, it's basically blending in a bit. Well, not perfectly, but it's blending in with my skin tone. And I'm enjoying this. It's blending in with my skin tone, and yeah. So you was talking about pigmentation. You was saying something. Oh, like I was saying, I have ingrown hairs underneath here too. So I can just take some residual product and just kind of what scarring though? You were saying something? Because I thought someone with hyperpigmentation had said something to me. So we're gonna go back in a little under the eyes. Like a little goes a long way because you could actually spread it and it becomes like this golden color on you. So I like that. And it helps with your you can actually add this to your actual foundation to help it look less gray if you end up with that type of foundation. Now I reached the point where I literally tired of looking at my brows like this. So we can do that. Okay, so I'm back. The eyebrows are slayed. Like, could you tell my eyebrows need to be waxed? Can you tell? If you could, don't say nothing because that's petty. But okay, so eyebrows are done. So what I do with my eyebrows, and if you guys want to see an in-depth brow routine, let me know because I could do that too. So usually what I do with my brows is I take maybe like 2 shades lighter under for my brow bone to just give it like that glowy, fresh, just waxed look. But I still want to keep it looking natural because as you can tell, I have straighter brows and they are on the dark side. So I just want to add a little bit of volume to them. There's nothing wrong with that. And then at the top, to just make it look a bit natural but still clean, I go in with the foundation that I'll be using on my skin. So for the piece de resistance, we will be starting on the foundation. And so I'll be using for the foundation. So I'll be using the Loreal True Match. I can't tell y'all how long I wanted this foundation, but I wanted this foundation for a pretty long time. So we'll be using this, the oil-free, we'll be using the oil-free formula because like I said, this is for people with combination oily skin who do live in tropical, subtropical climates that are hotter and more humid. And it will be in the color C8 Cocoa, whatever. So I'll be using my Sephora complexion brush, and yeah, my brush dirty, but watch the road, sis. Like, not me. distribute a little bit onto off lip. That's a lot, but we can work with it. So I distribute a little onto my wrist, and I take my brush. And so obviously flat top brushes are better for application because they evenly distribute the product onto your face. Mind you, where is it? Mind you, these are just as good for application, but not good for blending. So I use this for my brows. So we're just gonna go in. I'm gonna dab she on. I wouldn't say that this is my exact color because I have been using the Maybelline Super Stay foundation stick in mocha. Y'all, I love this, but it ran out. So what's the girl to do but use another color that really ain't for her, but make it work for her? Make it work. I think that's what makeup is really about. Just don't run out. If you know something off, then let it go, sis. But yeah, we're just dabbling it in, and it does look a little bit more goldy for me, or orangey, or however you're looking at it, but we can make it work. And I have a lot of product on my brush. A number one trick, a grade A trick when it comes to blending in foundation and not making yourself look like a floating head. As you can see right now, there is somewhat of a difference between my head and my chest. But what we gonna do, sis? Blend it. What y'all thought? Cause it's me, sis. But yeah, we're gonna blend our neck in. And some people even go as far as to blend the entire neck and some of the chest. But this ain't that type of saying. And I want my fits get messed up. You see what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of fits, I'm wearing this surplus top from Shein. This top give me some problem. I gotta let y'all slide this one time because y'all fits is be cute and cheap. But what's going on with this? It's cute though, but what really was going on? So just to give y'all a little zoom in. Y'all don't mind my sideburns. Like, don't. But you see, we're gonna take a little bit more and deal with this side of my face. Because I do have some natural contour. And I want to block all that out because I'm going to be adding my own contour. So, well, not really. I'll be bronzing. But I'm going to be adding my own thing. Like, thank you, God, for the contour. But I about to try something. As y'all can see, I do have a smaller forehead. So I usually leave that for last because I be anxious. I can't handle all of that. Blend that neck, ladies. Like, don't say Crochet didn't tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I giving y'all free game for when y'all go on that date after quarantine, after this lockdown in the Bahamas. Like, he gonna be like, so when I didn't see you, you was working on yourself because baby you glowing. And then you can be like, yeah. But then I need y'all to subscribe and say thank you. So that part. I wouldn't say this is a chit chat, but I did miss being behind the camera. But I had like a bit of stuff going on. Like, I was kind of not depressed because I take depression really seriously, but I was kind of on the sad side because of the lockdown and the quarantine and so much sickness spreading throughout the world. But this is where I want to be because, to be honest, you guys this is what makes me happy, honestly, getting to share my inner thoughts with you and getting feedback, you know. So this could be somewhat of a therapy for people who are not enjoying this in the least. Don't say in the comments, Crochet, you forget to blend in your forehead. Blah, 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 blah. I know, sis. We can deal with that. Like, in a minute. Like, now. But I about to put the thing back down because my edges have to be A1. Like, I ain't going out, but in my mind, if I was going out, my edges have to be A1. So I know y'all see that line, but whatever. And if y'all didn't know by now, I'm really a talkative person. I'm not shy or anything like that. So if y'all have questions, if y'all have suggestions, please feel free to ask me. We could chat. If we friends on Facebook, y'all comment on my memes. We could chat. Follow me on IG. DM me. Don't just DM me like that. Like, I don't know, comment or something, and then we can see where it goes from there. But this is what we want. We want that healthy looking skin, and if I could get a side by side of how we started off, I will do that, so you could see the transition. So yeah, and I don't have perfect skin by far, as y'all saw. I have a lot of texture. I have hair on my face, which adds texture and dark color. And I have some, I wouldn't say acne scarring, but blemish scarring. And yeah, like I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna pull this bad boy back down, let them edges just simmer underneath there. Okay, so here's the extra fun part. I do this in a minute because I've been like embracing my like a natural no makeup look. Y'all would have seen that in my first chit chat. If you ain't see it, it could be up there, so please watch it. So we are going to do a bit of highlighting. We won't be contouring. We'll just be bronzing up our skin a little bit. Because I don't like contouring. Sorry ladies. Or sorry ladies and gents who contour. So we'll be going in with, this is the same thing I use for under my brows. We'll be going in with Fawn by LA Girl, the Pro Concealer. I was using Toast. I still love Toast though, especially during my darker times. But like I said, I've been in for a long time, so I'm a little bit lighter, but I do get darker than this. So see, I'm lining up my nose. Ooh. Okay, whatever. That was a lot, but I'm just gonna pick up some of that and take it over here. See, that's what makeup is about. Like, don't freak out when shit happens, because shit will happen. And I didn't squeeze out anymore. As y'all can see, I just like pick it up and just move it around. And I have a small finger, so I'll take a little bit there. And I'll take a little bit on She Cupid Brow one time, and a little bit on my chin. So if I still need to spread, I could just, alright. But it will be fine. It might be actually squeeze a little bit more product on than I actually work with all the time, but we as professionals, guys, small thing. So as y'all see, we can get use out of this, by the way, but wait for it. So take the pointy side of your used your used sponge, and then just go in with it and just lightly dab. Actually, I made a mistake, but something I forgot to mention, you want this to stay and adhere to your skin a little bit, because sometimes you just take the product right off and you don't get the look that you were looking for. You could actually take it up on your eyelids a little bit. It helps with the shadow look. I won't be doing a big time shadow look for this video, because this is a complexion and foundation look. Beat it sis, beat it, like honestly, like knock all the sense with your head. And some of y'all already do that. Okay, sorry. I ain't gonna lie, like if you know me, you know that I have this inappropriate ass sense of humor. So half of the things I be saying like behind the scenes never is making it into this video, because I'm like, oh my god, no, you can't say that. But I have an inappropriate sense of humor. It's all in love. Real good. Make sure you get rid of those strokes on the side, because that's never a cute look. You don't want people seeing strokes on your face, sis. Strokes in for the face, by the way. Oh, but if y'all make it this far, right, and y'all ain't subscribed, I really like that. We want to be friends. Be friendly over here. This ain't a mean girl central. This is a friendly girl central. Like, we's friends. Keep on doing it. So it almost like disappears into skin, and you can almost ensure that it is well blended. So just, you see how it, that small amount in the corner of my eye blended out almost to the side of my face. Whew. Okay, so sis, you all like what y'all see? You want a video me? When I put on makeup, I get hype. Like, okay, so now we are going to go in and actually bronze and kind of give our face some more definition. Because you see, I kind of lost the Cupid's bow, I lost the shape of my nose, and my face probably looks a bit more on the chubbier side by now. These are my favorites. Like, I tell you no lie. These are my favorites. Ruby Kiss has been outdoing itself. Shout out to you, Ruby Kiss, for making us drugstore girls feel fabulous with your cute ass packaging and your cheap prices, so I can stun on hoes, but they ain't even know it. You know what I'm saying? But for bronzing, I use the Ruby Kiss mineral powder. It's fragrance free, so highlight, and it is in the color Ebony, because being my angled Sephora brush, and that good angle actually helps give you definition. So it's kind of like the smooth top brush, but it tapers off. So sorry, so we generously dust that in. That was, for me, the difference between bronzing and contouring is the softness of it all. When you contour, you get harsh lines, and you could tell where things end. But when you bronze, you kind of like blur the line. You feel me? So I swirl, and yeah, with bronzing, I swirl it in to blend it in a bit more. And with contour, it's mainly just a line. It's just a line. So I even catch like my jawline to snatch this. Snatched. Period. Poo. And I do above my eyebrows, and I take it down, and I go on my sideburns. Nothing gets left behind, including the edges of my scarf, because that's how you know you're doing it properly. And you wanna, because if you ain't doing that, then you ain't doing it right. See what I'm saying? Like, you have to, and that's how you know your makeup applying properly. I'm skinny. I'm 10 pounds lighter. If y'all want my weight loss regimen, here it is. Okay, a problem you might run into because it's hot. Look at my mouth. You keeping it real around here. So you guys see the redness poking out. Before you're done with your makeup, make sure you go in and set around the mouth again. We haven't done that yet, but we bronze first. We're gonna get to that. So we're going back in with a little more foundation. We're just kind of make sure we get the mouth, and take some of that extra foundation and start to blend whatever you did, whatever mark you made with your concealer. You want to take some of that extra foundation we have left over and just kind of go on top of it. It's not going to take out the color, but it's going to like bring it all together. So let's bring HG back, and you don't have to bake. To me, that's not necessary, but it's fun, so we can do it. You can even do the lid again, but this extra powder actually, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. You will be sweating, and if your makeup moves, y'all gotta unsubscribe from my channel. But I promise you, your makeup will not move. You will sweat because I can't stop y'all from sweating. I haven't reached the miracle level yet. You may want to talk to Jesus about that. But if you sweat, then hit me up. Let me know what's going on in your life. We can talk about it. We can do one-on-one videos. Like, just hit me up. We can get through this together. You know, like unity. So now we take a fluffy brush. That was kind of dusty. What's wrong with me? And we brush all that off. Yo, I can feel the sweat forming on my face. But can you see grease though? When you talking to Bae and you just so confident with how you bronze, and then he's talking to you, you don't hear him, and you be like, what you say? What you say? What you say? Ooh. Okay, so just take this up a little bit. So we always gonna need to like blend the forehead up because we have our situation up here. If you have a smaller forehead like me, don't bother. Get rid of it. Just don't bother. We'll be trying to get rid of that little line situation. And 2 brushes, 1 time. Period. Period. Poo. Y'all have a problem. Like, if you know me in real life, you know that I need y'all, this nose needs to pop now. Okay, you can see now my nose starting to appear, and I want to kind of like brush it up into the brows. You don't, okay, another tip, don't take more product, don't take more of this to add to your nose. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Your nose is going to be too muddy on the sides. No, you just want a little bit for your nose just to carve in what you took out with the concealer and the powder. What I like to do is, because I have a round nose near the top, I just squeeze my brush and I take it like that to create like a little button nose effect. I don't know, y'all, I be tweaking, but I like it. So okay, my next step is to get the highlighters. Like Cindy say, get the gun, get the highlighter, sis. And for this one, I want to go in with one with like a champagne-y look, but I'm gonna take a oldie but a goodie. Like, I had this for a legit long time, but this is my very first highlighter, y'all. And like, look at the girl. She's so much product. Isn't it pretty though? Isn't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen in your entire life besides me? That's a whole thumbnail, like, please. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this. This is by Revlon. It's a ColorStay mineral powder situation. I don't know why they call it that. Revlon, this is a highlighter. I'm not putting this all over my face. Well, I could, but this is a highlighter. So, this bad boy is what we're using for the highlighter. I know y'all want me to use my fan brush, but I need that surface area, this part of it, I need that, because that's what's gonna scrape up all of this nice, silky, bronzy goodness. You feel me? So, you take it and you just, well, I like to follow how I did my, especially for my nose, I like to follow how, especially for my nose, I like to follow how I did it with my concealer. So, the line, and then the dot. Y'all see that? The line, and then the dot. Like, most of my boyfriends don't even get this close to me. My top lip's sweating. Normal. Pick the line and the dot. I don't have any boyfriends. Don't worry about them. I was lying. Okay. And then, oh, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, honey. That nose though. And then you just put on the cheeks. Now, the downside with powdered foundation is when you have textured skin, it will show up. I personally don't have a problem with that. I don't mind. But you can legit see the difference between this side of my face and this side of my face. I love it. Textured skin to me is normal. Although sometimes if you have textured skin, that means that you have breakouts. That part isn't what you should accept. You should try to get rid of your blemishes. But the truth is, from time to time, we all have blemishes. So it does not bother me. So I take that and I smooth it on. Why is my lip doing that? I don't know. Yep, but you can do this number and just go over your eyelids a bit. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I need eyeshadow. I'm going to a day party. I'm going out with the girls. I'm going to brunch. Going to see your man. I'm going out to brunch. Like, oh. And I know this is with my Cupid's bow. What little Cupid's bow I do have. It also is cute when you line your lips. And then I don't do the chin because I think a glowy chin, to me, a glowy chin isn't, at least not on me, it isn't cute. So we're done with the highlighter for now. We're done with the highlighter. And now, most people now would, you know, well, actually, I'm not done. I just remember that. So we're done with the highlighter. Now we're going in. We're going to blend everything all together. We might go back in with the highlighter because why not? We want to blend everything in with the powder that is closer to our skin color. And that is, again, the Ruby Kisses Mineral Powder in Chestnut. So, yeah. Thanks again, Ruby Kisses. We love you over here. We support you. We want you to support us too. Sponsor. Why not? Okay, so I'm going in with my powder brush and we are going to go ham on our face because this is another thing that I like to do. Basically go in with the powders. Powders make the look when it comes to summertime and heat and sweating. Powders keep everything together. Do not know. But if you want to look a bit on the cuter side and you don't want to do too much, throw some powder. That's what I do. And some like lip gloss. Y'all, latex and Christianity. Who's cut the grass at this time of the day? Honestly. And if you want to go to extra mile, blend in the beginning of your brows. I think it makes it look cute and just all in one. But I've had enough of that powder. So now we're going back in with your girl just in case we get washed out. We ain't get washed out because we can't get washed out. Y'all, my mustache is out to play. I'm so upset. I'm really upset. Crackers, this biscuit over here. My behemoth know what I'm talking about. Still not crackers. But that's another thing. If you're watching from another country, please comment down below so I can shout you guys out and know who's watching. But we're glad to have you. I'm crazy with the mascara because yeah, something simple, nothing too fussy. Nothing too fussy. Then we gonna do the lips. I told y'all she was coming back. She needs to sharpen the piece though. Real. Now we can do this without scraping our lips. So we gonna do what we used to see our mummies do when they was putting on lipstick. Whatever that means. We gonna do that. But don't y'all love the I love the glow. I love the glow. It's totally up to y'all. I have them Steve Harvey lips now. Like But just keep blending it and blending it and blending it. And I want to go in with one of my really old lipsticks from MAC. It's you can see it. Can you see it? It's Cosmo. I try my best, but it's like this mauve. Well, it picks up more pinky than anything, but it's definitely a mauve-ish nude situation that's going on. So yeah, but gonna put that on the lip and blend her in. Like I say, do what your mommy was doing in 1995. My mommy's popping in 1995 actually. I'm not a big blush wearer, but for y'all, I can put on some blush, whatever, no biggie. In the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, in the Maybelline Fit Me, I'm using, I don't know what it's called, Berry. So I'm gonna take the same brush I actually used to put on my thing. I'm gonna use the same brush I actually used to put on my highlighter. Smile if you, it depends though, it depends on the shape of your face, but because I almost have somewhat of a heart-shaped face, meaning it's thinner at the bottom and at the cheeks it's broader, I can smile and focus on the apples of my cheeks. So really cute and delicious and everything, but it's me. So I'm gonna put on some lip gloss. Y'all, when I show y'all this lip gloss, just know I have good intentions. Just know that you can trust me, and just know that Ovaltine's good. Cause yeah, but I had this for a long time. Y'all know Victoria's Secret don't even sell these anymore. And if they are selling them, please let me know. And please tell the people who own Victoria's Secret to talk to me and save mine, just in case they decide to not sell them anymore. But anyway, the moral of the story is, this is what I be using on my lips, y'all. I will, if y'all see a picture of me with like super glossy lips, or like glossy and kind of glittery, it's her. It's her. I still have her. Okay, so this is what I use. It is a Victoria's Secret lip gloss, and if y'all know anything about anything, like, these lip gloss go down in history as legit not moving. You could eat in these type situations. At least they used to be like that. It's in Mocktail Hour. Look at it. It's even so grungy. What a damn shame. But we are going to apply her on top of our current lip situation. And look at that. Like, it was only 2 hours that passed. But ooh, I spat. Definitely tastes like a Mocktail. And it's flavored too, so it's like whatever. We really took the whole day to do this look, but I think, well, I hope at the end of the day you guys learned something and you really love it and it comes out good. So if you guys do a foundation look or are going out, please, and you use one of my tips or two of my tips or half of my tips, tag me in it. I want to see how you guys' makeup comes out. I'm really interested. Thank you guys for watching, and you know, this is a place for ladies, a safe haven. Like I say, hashtag nice girls, never mean girls. We want to help each other, and so I truly miss y'all. So please do not hesitate to drop any of your comments or any of your questions. I'm here to answer them. Thank you guys for the support over the week. I Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Bye.